sun was hitting them, their skin would be flaky and dry things and stuff like that because they don't have lotion. So, and Allah guided the cave and let the king go. So when Allah continues the ayah, it says, "Man yahdihillahu fahuwa al-muhtadi wa man yudlil falan tajidu lahu waliyyan murshida." He says, and Allah guides whoever He wants, and He will lead astray whoever He wants. And Allah guided the people of the cave to the cave, and in this case, let the king go astray, and the people of the kuffar and whatnot. Hassan was talking about Allah protected them and preserved them by keeping their eyelids open. Number one, because if their eyelids would be shut for all that time, it would cause problems for their body. And number two, because when the people would try to come and see them in the cave, if they would be scared away, or they would run off, or they wouldn't pay any mind to it because their eyes would be open, so it would make it seem like they were still awake and alive and doing well. He also talks about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His miracles turned them side by side, preserving their bodies as well, because they were sleeping for 300 or 309 years. And if you were sleeping on one side for 300 years, or sleeping on the other side for 300 years, your bone structure, your body, everything finished, right? So Allah protected them that way, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put the dog in front of the cave for two reasons Hassan mentioned. One, to scare the people off. Two, because he said because it's not good to have the dog near you or in your shelter or whatnot, because the angels would come in. So the dog was to guard and to scare off the troops or the people who wanted to look inside the cave. Then Ibrahim comes in and talks about when they were going to the city after the sleep, when they wanted to get food and whatnot. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to conceal themselves. Or they said to conceal themselves, because if they were to get caught, they would be stoned. They didn't know that they slept for 300 years. They didn't know anything like that. So they were, they had to be concealed. And they were also becoming skeptical of the Day of Judgment. So there's skeptical of the judgment. So what did you say about that? Wait, I know this. Wait, hold on. Skeptical of the judgment. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning them, giving the promise of the hour and telling them that don't worry, it's coming. So make sure you stay straight. Exactly, just like that. Bilal was talking about when you want to say something for tomorrow, when you want to plan something for yourself for tomorrow or any other time, always say inshallah, because nothing happens without Allah's will. So for you to think that you can go plan this thing and without Allah willing it into your life it's going to happen, you're fooling yourself. So always say inshallah before you plan something for yourself.
Inshallah will pass the math test.
Inshallah, all of us will pass the math test. Anyways, and if you forgot to say whatever you forgot to say, because as Shaykh Ahmed explained to us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't specify saying if you forgot to say inshallah. He just says if you forgot to say. Then say I hope Allah will guide me and inshallah, and remember, remember Allah. So when you remember Allah, then you will say inshallah or whatever it is. And by remembering Allah, you will, come back to your senses. And Abdul Samad ended off with the people of the cave stayed for 300 years in the cave, and 309 as well, because 300 in the solar calendar and 309 in the lunar calendar. And when they argued about how long they stayed, when they woke up, instead of thinking about important things, they started arguing about how long they would stay. And as we know, this is not going to benefit them whatsoever. It doesn't matter how long they stayed or not. So we say Allah knows best about how long you stayed. And then Allah mentioned, someone mentioned, so yeah, that's all I wrote down. I didn't get Zainab, sorry.
Very inspirational.